My name's Baranowski and I'm a music composer and arranger. I work in various bits of film and theatre and dance. I love pushing the boundaries of what's possible to do with music and sound. And this project's really interesting because sort of composing for a new medium, I don't think anyone's really scored the music to a newspaper before. So it's very different to anything I've been asked to do before, but it's sort of the perfect example of how to innovate and experiment with what we do. So it's sort of taking everything we've learned and I've learned from writing music and film and theatre and applying it to this new media, which is really interesting and exciting, and it's sort of telling a musical story, going on a musical journey, but in the form of El ESPAñOL and really making sense and becoming part of not something that we're just plonking on top. It's something that we're really integrating into the work, to tell that story in a way that when we're reading it we're excited to be a part of it. And it was very inspiring to talk about the values of the Lion and what it was standing for, and the story of how it's coming together and how it's sort of being crowdfunded and all these different ideas behind it. I just thought was amazing and incredible, and the more I found out and read about that made me really excited, and think that had such a big influence on how the music came out for the introduction of the Lion, because it's something that's trustworthy but something that's going against the system a little bit, sort of humble but confident. The roar of the Lion will really be felt through those notes. Write music that is core to those values is really interesting. For some reason I just immediately thought of French horns, these big beautiful horn instruments that they ooze power, but they're very, very luscious and sweet, and they can be played very softly and very beautifully or really loudly and have so much power. And if they're on full pelt, like in the orchestra, nothing is going to drown them out. They're the king of the jungle, which I thought was brilliant. And using that orchestral context and moving it into what we're trying to do and adding synthesized elements and mixing and music, and just trying to find a way of bringing it more contemporary, more for now, so it's not just like we're hearing a piece of music that was composed 50 years ago. So we're starting out composing a master soundtrack to give us the essence of what El ESPAñOL is, and then I think what we're going to be doing is working on each of the different sections and each of the different pieces and creating their own unique sounds, not just musical sounds but sort of auditory sounds. The way that we swipe and the way we work between different sections needs to feel really really natural, really all part of the same process. It can go in so many directions, and you don't want to sound like a big Hollywood movie, you don't want to sound like a big Wagnerian opera, so we had to sort of try and find a way of writing that was just suitable. I hope that the whole experience will really change things in the future, how this is how things are going to happen. We're paving the way as opposed to following, which is really exciting.